Welcome, friends, to another episode of Drinks, Anyone? A podcast about conversations and cocktails, or cocktails and conversations.
You know what? It doesn't matter because it's all about everything. With Billissa, I'm Billy.
And
this
I'm
is
Melissa.
And we are Billissa. Together, here we are again. Today is a very special day, and we're holding on to it with all of our might because today is the last day of summer. The day we're releasing this podcast is the last day of summer. So as you can tell, we're all summered up.
True.
Ready? Sad but true.
Sad but
It's
true.
very, very accurate way
Good
to
song,
put it.
too.
We are holding on to summer, and that's why we're jazzed up in our summer attire. Ready for some sunning,
Billy shirt.
some funning. And then tomorrow it's all gone. So we decided to, come at you with our favorite summer beverages.
Yep.
I bet you guys can't guess what Melissa's is.
The margarita.
She is the margarita queen.
Yes.
And I'm going to reveal mine in just a moment. I'm going to make them wait. It's something.
The suspense.
I'll give you a hint. It's something that I actually found. I don't even think you know what it is, but it's something that I actually found over the summer.
There's
over
been,
this
so
summer.
many.
So many. But it's one that really, and it's very summery. We'll get at it in a minute. But we also wanted to go over and maybe talk about some of the fun things we did over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
We had, I think last summer was more eventful, more action-packed.
Yeah,
we had our
traveled.
big trip.
Yeah, we traveled a little bit more last summer. This summer, though, the weather. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the weather.
Do we have to?
It sucked.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, we had a lot of rain, and I'm a girl. I like the sun. I like the heat. And it just, I mean, what, did we get to 80 very many days? I mean.
No, there were some hot days, but then it was just like rain and.
Yeah, it was a lot of rain.
So, I'm a guy, and I like the sun, but I also like the nice, cool AC, and I like
that too.
I like the summer. Yeah. I like the summer best because I take 4 vations during the summer months from work.
You are very lucky that you have a job where you can do that.
Well, I worked there for a long time. So I've earned that.
Put in his dues there.
I've earned that. Yep. But I am very lucky that they allow me to take 4 of them throughout the summer. So I literally worked half the summer at my job, which is fantastic.
And I, of course, am off.
That's right. So we did have some time. Even though we didn't travel as much as we did last year, we did travel a little bit. We're gonna recap our summer fun. We still had a good time. We still had a good summer. Yeah. I kind of mapped it out actually, so we can go month by month of some of the stuff we did. In June, we really didn't.
With your little.
I do. You like that? I like. So I went. Yeah. So,
I'm impressed.
In June, we really didn't travel much. In June, you were still wrapping up at school. Mm-hmm. I was. I didn't take any vacations in June. My vacations came in July and August. So, but we did go see. One of the highlights of June is going to see some of our favorite local bands, which we do throughout the year. But in the summertime, it's better because that's when the. Did
you forget about that?
No, Chelsea was in May.
No, that was the first week of June.
Was it? Mm-hmm. I thought it was May.
No, it was like June 8th or 9th.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Whoop. Let's rewind. In June, we went to Del Lago and saw Chelsea Handler, one of her favorites.
Yep. She used to have the show Chelsea Lately.
Yeah, it was a very, very fun. It was a fun show. It was fun. She told some funny stories, kept it lighthearted, didn't really get like political or anything, which is good because you don't need that. You're coming out and having a good time, and just people, whatever people believe, whatever they believe. But who cares? We had a good time.
Each your own.
Yeah, exactly. But then most of like I was saying, we just went out and see some of the local bands. We got some very good friends, tons of them that are playing in local bands. And it's like I was saying, it's in the summertime, it's better because that's when the outdoor shows start. And it's just a better atmosphere. Everybody comes out. The sun just makes everybody happier and
absolutely,
especially in June when
nice
it's finally there.
Makes me happy, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know it does. I know it does. I'm not looking forward to these next couple. I'm just kidding. I love you. I'll tell you why. Oh, you know what? I kid. You want to know why? because your 2 favorite holidays are coming up.
I love fall.
You
Fall,
do.
I love. Fall is beautiful.
Yep.
I love all the colors. I love all the coziness. And yeah, okay, I'm a, basic bee,
That's
as
right.
they say.
Wait,
I like
no.
that pumpkin spice.
Basically beautiful.
Yes, yeah.
Go
but
ahead. Yeah.
I like the fall colors, especially all the oranges and stuff like that.
You know
it's
what?
just the winter that I'm not a fan of so much.
We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop talking about fall because this is all about summer. Breaking news, and there's a reason. I'm going to reveal my drink of the summer. Melissa's is the margarita. I'm going to reveal mine
with lots of lime,
Here it is. Only because I want to drink it.
fresh lime.
I want to drink it. The Sunny D vodka seltzer. I heard about it and I was like, get out of town.
It's not bad, that one,
It's
too.
good. We talked about it on previous episodes. The seltzers that have that seltzer water taste with a hint of the nothing. This is different.
That one has,
This
yeah,
is
that-
juicy tasting. It's 95, not even 100 calories. 95 calories. Huh? Can you tell?
That one reminds me of Tang, though.
It'll-
not
it's-
saying that in a bad way. And
Yeah, no,
a
it's
lot
good,
of us
for
probably
sure.
grew up drinking some Tang when we were kids, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. What do you
0
think?
grams of sugar, which means it has your favorite stuff in it, the fake stuff.
Yeah, that's bad. It's bad.
All right. Sunny D vodka seltzer, my drink of the summer. So yeah, then July came. First big thing that we did. One of our favorite bands. We see them a couple times a year. GTLO, Get the Lead Out. Played at Paper Mill Island. We
Great
went-
Led Zeppelin tribute band.
Absolutely.
If
And
you're
that one-
into
if-
the Zeppelin.
If you'd never heard of them, they're not one of the tribute bands that dress up and try to look like them. But if you go to one of their shows, you close your eyes, you're basically listening
You will
to
be amazed.
Led Zeppelin.
You will really be amazed because Zeppelin was one of my favorite bands when I was growing up. I remember my high school boyfriend had the headphones and he had the album back then. And I remember sitting with the headphones on and just listening to that music. And I was just like amazed at what I was hearing. And so they've always been one of my favorites. So definitely I can say that Get the Lead Out they're excellent. They are very, very close to the real deal. The realest deal you're going to get at
And they're
this point in
so
life.
cool. We've met them and talked to them after the shows
Yeah.
and stuff, and they're so down to earth and so awesome and cool.
Yeah,
So.
Paul, the lead singer, he's a really sweet guy.
Yep, really, really cool dude.
And you met Diana, his wife.
Yeah, his late wife. Yep, we
Sang with her
about
a little
5-6 years ago. We went to Saranac in Utica and saw them. And after the show,
That was a great show.
She was hanging. They were all hanging out over by the merch table and stuff. And I don't know how we got on it. We were just all talking and goofing around. And we started singing "What's Up" by.
Because we just were talking about
Yeah,
music.
by Four Non Blondes. And she goes, I love that song. And she started singing it, and I started singing it, and we sang the
Next
song
thing you know,
together. And there's a
everybody's
group of
singing in the
people
parking
around.
lot.
And, yeah, it was fun. That was a fun time. And then I saw her, and then fast forward, I swear to you, this is the truth. Less than a year, but the next time we saw them was at Del Lago, and they were walking out after the show, and they were coming over to the merch hall. I'm like, I said, hey, how you doing? She goes, hey, I remember you. We sang together. I'm like, oh my God, that's awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. How do you remember? I mean,
remembered.
they're not it's not like they're the Beatles or the Stones, but the fact they're a national band, they tour around, and the fact that she remembered that was cool. Probably
It was.
that she probably doesn't do that every show, just go out and sing songs in the middle of a crowd with people. So in July after that, our next big thing was we went to one of our, is it fair to say our home away from home? Canada.
Ish.
Oh, Canada. We've gone to Canada a handful of times.
Yeah.
And one of our favorite stops is Niagara Falls. Some say it's passe. It's like, oh, it's the same old thing. You know what? It kind of is,
Yeah.
but we love it. A lot of fun things to do.
Yeah. We never get sick of it.
What are some of the fun things you like to do there?
Well, we always, shall I say?
You shall say.
I should say it. there's this guy that runs this karaoke beer garden.
The beer garden. It's the karaoke at the beer garden.
And this guy is, I mean, just his energy alone is just something to just watch. I mean, this guy is on top of it. I mean, he is getting you signed up to sing for the karaoke. He's up on stage. He's singing backup.
He's got the whole sound thing behind you. Like if you're up there singing behind you against the wall, I'll use our bar as an example. Against the wall, he's got the stuff built into the wall. And he's back there setting the knobs and getting the next song, but he's up there jamming to the music. And then randomly,
here's my part.
And randomly, he'll just jump over in the middle of a song. He'll be like, he'll spin around and grab the mic and start singing harmonies and backups to the song you're singing. The first time it happened, I was like, yeah, what the hell?
Right.
He's got this long ponytail, long blonde ponytail. I affectionately dubbed him Discount David Lee Roth. Discount Diamond Dave.
Yeah, there is definitely a resemblance to.
So this past summer we went there and
we were kind of sad because he was away on vacation with his family.
He was on vacation with his family. They were in Las Vegas at karaoke championships.
Right.
Like, wait a minute.
Karaoke championship. Who knew?
The bartender. I knew there was karaoke championships. I didn't know Discount Diamond Dave was going to be there. The bartender told us. She goes, "Oh yeah, he's there with his family and his daughter. They're in the karaoke championships." I'm like, "Well, that makes sense." So we had a great time anyway. We went up, got some drinks. Okay, I guess we can.
Hotels there that we could look out.
Yeah, I guess we can get this out of the way. What's your favorite drink to get at the beer garden?
Oh, I like the Caesar. They call it a Caesar in Canada, but here in the States, we call it a good old Bloody Mary.
But what's the difference?
The difference is in Canada, they put clam juice in it.
The Clamato.
Yeah.
Which makes it extra, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I guess, if you don't like clams, you're not going to probably like that.
I but in a drink, it's kind of like watermelon. I like watermelon, anything drinks. Bleh.
Believe it or not, though, it does give the drink a lot of flavor. It really does. It's good. I like it because I love Bloody Mary.
So you've heard us talk about it, and you saw us on the last show do a second chance from the fridge. Well, I did the second chance challenge when we were in Canada with Caesar. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it another shot. It's been a couple years. I'm going to give it a try. I took it, and I was like, where's my drink? Where's my drink? I had to wash it down so fast. It was so disgusting. She's like, this is delicious. I'm like, oh, you say so. Yeah. So, but anyways, we have a great time in Niagara Falls. We always, they have, it's weird. They have liquor stores there called LCBO, I believe.
Yeah.
And we stop there. We stop and get a couple beverries when we get into town, bring them back for the room or whatever.
Of different stuff.
Absolutely. We'll be reviewing some of that stuff on a future episode as well. So. So we went to Niagara Falls, stayed over one night, came home the next day. But wait, we didn't come all the way home. No. Where did we go?
Billy surprised me with Post Malone tickets.
That's right.
And I love Posty, so it was amazing.
No, I didn't.
He puts on a great show.
Let me just pop in. I didn't surprise her like right then and stop on the way home. Nope, we're not going home. I told her ahead of time before we left on our trip because one of my friends was like, you should surprise her. Just go to it. I'm like, if I did that and just drove to that concert and didn't let her know in advance to get ready to go to the concert, and she's just all in her like sweats and stuff on the way home from Niagara Falls,
back home.
I would not be a good night. So I let her know. I know my girl well enough to know that I ain't doing that.
Thanks, babe.
But yeah, that was a good time. Honestly, she got me into Post Malone. Fantastic show. Probably, and I've been to hundreds of concerts. I'm an old man. I've been to hundreds of concerts. Probably top 3, maybe top 2 concerts I've ever been to. The energy that this dude has. Mm-hmm. And he's so down to earth and so cool.
So humble and such a sweet, just human being.
Yep.
He really is.
It was a lot of fun.
And that smile.
That was a lot of fun.
Light up a room from a mile away.
Absolutely. All right. So that was, Niagara Falls, a little posty on the way home. That was great. A great July.
Yes, that was definitely my highlight of July. Well, Canada too was good, but
Posty. Yeah, it beat it. You can say it. It beat it. Then we went into August. Oh, so I had 2 vacations in July. Obviously, that was one of them on our trip. And then we went into August. Did some stuff. Went away for a day to a wrestling show with my son. Met one of my favorite wrestlers. He got to meet him for the first time. It was pretty fun. But then my birthday's in August.
It's your birthday.
My birthday. And we went to, I got a hold of a few friends, handful of my close friends, and we went to Margarita's Mexican Cantina down in Armory Square here in Syracuse, and we just had a great time. Sat with some of my besties, with my girl, and we had a great dinner. It was very good. We got
the tower,
the Blue Hawaiian Margarita Tower. And there's a picture. I'm going to see if maybe I'll either put it up on the Facebook page or I'll put it up in this program right here. I'll see if I can get that up. And you just one of the people at the table, our girl Brandy, she took a picture, and it's just, it's Melissa and I looking at it going, oh, this thing literally, it was like 4 feet tall, a giant tube like this wide around, a giant margarita, and there was a little spout at the end. You're pouring cups. It was a good time. Fun times. The Blue Hawaiian Margarita Tower at Margarita's Mexican Cantina. After that, we State Fair was upon us. We went to the fair. So we
went to the fair like 4 times.
We went to the fair 3 times.
Was it 3?
It was 3.
It was 4.
Nah. Oh, I went 4. You went 3. I went with the boys one night. I went to see Ario. You didn't want to go because you were tired, and it was your first day back to work.
Yeah.
So
I was being a good girl. It was a school night.
We kind of I don't mean to use the term. It sounds kind of weird, but we blew our load as far as going to the fair.
What?
We went day 1, day 2, day 4. We skipped one in between, but yeah. So one of those days we stopped at the 1911 stand.
Yeah.
And we got, what did you get?
A Bloody Mary, the monstrous one with the shrimp and the bacon.
Yeah, I got to tell you, it does look impressive. Still, in my opinion, but, and I didn't, wait, I did, didn't I? I did take a sip of it to see if it was different. I was like,
horseradish in it, which made it extra for you.
And I got their new thing called kind of a big peel. It's the 1911 creamsicle, not the creamsicle cider that we talked about before in the previous episode. It was the 1911 orange creamsicle vodka mixed with orange soda.
Yeah.
It had a little whipped topping and some candy and stuff on the top.
It was super sweet.
It was very sweet. I like them sweet though. I like it. I like the orangish stuff there. So that was good. And then there was September, because technically summer doesn't end until right now as we speak. September, the big one, we started our podcast.
Yep.
We've been talking about doing it for a while, and here we are. I am sweating so bad. Oh my God, it's so hot in here. This bar needs some filtration. Anyways.
We need to talk to the manager.
Yeah, we do.
Get the AC fixed.
Start whooping butt and taking names around here.
You were the owner of this bar.
Shh. Anyways, so we wanted to talk about our summer of fun, summer 2023. We did some fun stuff. We got some great ideas and things coming up for the fall.
Halloween episodes are going to be...
Yeah, buddy.
Got a few.
Wait till the Halloween and Christmas stuff comes up. Yeah. We got some ideals.
October's going to be full.
Wait till next week.
Halloween.
Wait till next week. We're going to switch it up. All right. So thank you guys for joining us. It was wonderful. You know what? I'm going to take a little sippy sip of your margarita, if that's okay.
It's delish. I found this mix at Costco.
What's on the side of that?
It's a salted rim margarita.
Gross.
I mean, come on now.
I saw it, but I didn't. Wasn't
a classic.
counting
It's
it.
like a classic.
Right. That's
margarita.
how margaritas. I'm not a margarita drinker usually.
I do
except
like
for that
the
Blue
salt,
Hawaiian.
A little bit of salt, and then this is a mix actually that I found at Costco, And then you just put in whatever kind of tequila you like. And I like
Tequila.
lots of lime, so I put, let's see, uno, dos, tres, cuatro sometimes.
Cuatro.
Cuatro.
All right. Until next time.
Until we meet again, friends, please drink responsibly. Cheers.
Be good to each other. Cheers. Thanks, babe.